Saint Elizabeth of Hungary. Feast Day, November 17th. The life of Saint Elizabeth of Hungary, a tale of compassion and devotion. Once upon a time, in the early 13th century, in the heart of Europe, there lived a noblewoman whose life would become a shining example of compassion, devotion, and selflessness. She was Saint Elizabeth of Hungary, and her journey through life was a testament to her unwavering faith and dedication to helping those in need. Born in 1207 as the daughter of King Andrew II of Hungary, Elizabeth's life began with the weight of royalty on her young shoulders. At a tender age, she was betrothed to Ludwig of Thuringia, a German nobleman. This marriage meant that she had to leave her homeland, separating her from her loving parents, and this sorrow was only deepened by the tragic murder of her mother, Gertrude, in 1213. Despite the challenges that life had thrown her way, Elizabeth found solace in her faith and a deep connection to the divine. These inclinations towards piety and reflection were not always well received by her royal peers, who questioned her solemnity. In 1221, her life took a turn for the better when she married Ludwig, who had risen to power in Thuringia. What was truly remarkable was that Ludwig supported Elizabeth's desire to live out the Gospel's principles even within the royal court. Together, they met with the early followers of Saint Francis, and they both resolved to use their position of influence to advance the mission of charity. The couple's union was not only a marriage of hearts, but also a partnership in philanthropy. They had 3 children, 2 of whom went on to live as nobles, while the other, their only son, passed away at a young age. The 3rd child later entered religious life and became the abbess of a German convent. In 1226, when Ludwig had to attend to political matters in Italy, Elizabeth took on the role of distributing aid to the victims of disease and flooding in Thuringia. She gave selflessly, even parting with the royal family's own clothes and possessions. Elizabeth was instrumental in building a hospital and providing for the needs of nearly 1,000 destitute people every day. However, fate had more tests in store for Elizabeth. Her husband had pledged to assist in the 6th Crusade but fell victim to illness on the way to Jerusalem. Ludwig's untimely death left Elizabeth devastated. In her grief, she made a vow never to remarry, sending her children away as her relatives pressured her to break her vow. Unyielding in her commitment, Elizabeth used her remaining wealth to establish another hospital. She tirelessly cared for the sick and dying, even when this meant personally tending to their needs. She sent away her servants and joined the Third Order of St. Francis, seeking to emulate the founder's life as closely as her royal duties allowed. In her final years, she lived in a humble hut, spinning her own clothes. Constantly attending to the severely ill, Elizabeth herself fell ill and eventually succumbed to her condition in November 1231. After her passing, miraculous healings began to occur at her grave near the hospital, and she was declared a saint only 4 years later. Pope Benedict XVI lauded her as a model for those in authority, recognizing the profound connection between her personal love for God and her tireless work for the poor and sick. Saint Elizabeth of Hungary, the patron of bakers, beggars, brides, and countless others, remains an enduring symbol of love, compassion, and devotion, showing us that even in the most privileged positions, one can dedicate their life to serving those in need. Glowing Star discover daily saintly inspiration. Folded hands. Are you seeking daily doses of inspiration, wisdom, and blessings from the lives of the saints? Subscribe to our channel and let the radiant story of Saint Elizabeth of Hungary fill your heart with compassion and faith every day. Raising hands, here's what you can do. 1. Subscribe to our channel for a daily dose of saintly inspiration. 2. Share your blessings in the comments, let your voice resonate with fellow believers. 3. Spread the love and share the video on your social networks to touch even more hearts.